Hello, I'm Sabrina Mix. Welcome to Mindful Arts and Fitness, Mindful Movement Tai Chi exercise class. Today we're going to focus on gathering energy. This will be still based on the Qigong and the Tai Chi, a little bit of yoga, but we're going to really work on increasing our energy, adding a little bit of the Korean Tanjong breathing to this. If you're interested in our classes, we do hold them through the City of Bellevue Parks and Rec Department. You can look us up at bellevuewa.gov. Okay, let's begin. Take a moment and start in a seated position in a chair or on your mat and set an intention. What would you like to accomplish for this hour? Let things go, de-stress, energize, feel better. Close your eyes and begin circle breathing. That means breathe in through your nose. Feel that air pass through the top of your head, down your spine, filling up your belly. Use your abs, push the air out the front of your body, out of your mouth. Your tongue stays touching the back of your teeth or the roof of your mouth. And this is usually done to a count, just a few times in your mind to make sure that you're not hyperventilating. You want to breathe out a little bit longer than you breathe in. So breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold the breath. Let it go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep your breath going, count or no count. Every out breath, connect to your body and let your body relax. Every in breath, think you're drawing in good energy, good oxygen, sunlight. Let that pass through your body. And on the out breath, let things go, relax. Take a moment and visualize where you set yourself down in space. Think of the air above you, the sky above you, the earth below you. As you breathe in, think about giving some energy to your spine, charging up your spine with every in-breath. Now as you breathe out, think about extending that energy down through your tailbone into the earth and up toward the sky through the top of your head. So straighten your back, relax your shoulders, breathe. Okay, open your eyes and we're going to continue our breath while we stretch our neck. So in breath, rise nice and tall. Out breath, tuck your chin, roll down, let all the air out. Rise up nice and tall. In breath, shoulders down. Tuck and roll. Out breath, let everything go. Rise up tall. In breath. Tuck and roll down. Out breath. One more set. Rise up, breathe in, shoulders down, reaching tall. Out breath, roll down. Rise up, inflate. Okay. Turning side to side, owl gazes backwards. Reach up nice and tall, breathing in. Look to your left, breathe out. Rise up tall, breathe in. Twist a little farther, breathe out. Stretch your eyes, that means roll them around, look up and down and side to side. One more tall in breath, shoulders down. Breathe out, return to start. Again, reach. Breathe out, twist the other way. Breathe in, rise up. Breathe out, twist a little bit farther. Stretch your eyes, roll them up and down, side to side. One more in breath, tall. And breathe out, return to the start. Once more, in breath, turn, out breath. In breath, stretch tall. Out breath, reach around, stretch your eyes. One more in breath, tall. Breathe out, return to start. In breath. Look the other way, out breath. Rise up, in breath. Twist more, out breath. Stretch your eyes. One more, reach up, breathe in, and return to the center. Okay, let's do a little Reiki. So think about gathering from around you, the earth, the sky, the fresh air. It goes through your limbs and then feeds your eyes. So cover your eyes. Think about that energy going through you and feeding your eyes all the way down your optic nerves. Drop your hands, charge up again, taking from around you, let it flow through you. Ready, do your ears. Drop down. Next is your neck and your throat. Gather, gather, gather. It flows through you. Feed your neck and your throat. And next, let's do our heart. Gathering. Nice cleansing breaths. When you're ready, let things flow through you and charge up your heart. Okay, let's do some back twists. So one leg down, roll your hips forward, toes toward you, cross one leg over the other, nice and tall, in breath, and turn any direction, out breath. Rise up tall, in breath, twist more, breathe out, engage your eyes, rolling them around, look up and down, stretching them. One more in breath, reach up, and return to the start, breathe out, going the other way, tall, and twist, breathe out. Tall, reach up, breathe out, twist a little farther, stretch your eyes. One more, reach up, breathe in, and return to the start. Swap your legs, set yourself again, hips, toes, shoulders back and down, reach up, breathe in, twist, breathe out, rise up, breathe in, twist more, breathe out, stretch your eyes, one more reach, and return to the center, out breath, tall, and breathe out, twist, reach up, and breathe out, reach around, stretch your eyes, one more in breath, and return to the center. Okay, back to the middle. Let's stretch our hips. So feet together, nice and tall. Reaching forward, out breath. Gather, breathe in. Let it go, breathe out. Think about leading with your belly button. Try not to round your back. Another breath. Okay, come up, pick a side, turn one knee over. Thinking about having that head hooked up to the ceiling, shoulders are back and down. Breathe in, nice and tall. And breathe out, walk it forward. In breath, expand your back. Out breath, let it go. A couple more deep breaths. In breath, expand your back. Hold the breath for a moment. And nice long out breath. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, pause, let it go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pushing up as you're ending your breath. Reach the leg back. Roll your hip forward if you need to get the stretch in here. Okay, stretching the front of our legs. So hands are parallel, and if you're feeling very flexible, you're just going to roll that hip over. If you're not there yet, lift. Match this leg under the matching shoulder, and that is your stretch. Breathe. Lift your head nice and tall from your shoulders. Take some muscle. Okay, come back to a sit position. These toes are up. I'm not worried about going to that leg. That's not this stretch. I'm stretching between my knees and my hips. Whichever direction my hip bones are going, we're going to go that way. So reach up nice and tall and lean forward. Again, a little weight on my belly button is bringing that belly forward. Keep breathing, circle breaths, long out breaths. Relax your body on the out breath. Come back. Start again with the center, and then we'll do the other side. So reach up nice and tall. And then on the out breath, lean that belly forward. Nice and tall, in breath. Lean the belly forward, out breath. Come up, turn one knee over, shoulders back and down, reach up nice and tall and walk over that knee. And then relax your head and deep breaths into your back. Long out breaths. If you need to, do a count in your head. 6 breathing in, 1 hold, 7 breathing out. Next out breath, pushing your body up. Reach the leg back. Roll your hip forward a little bit. Breathe. Okay, ready to stretch the front of the hip. Hands are parallel. Roll the hip over or lift. Whichever stretch you do, your head is nice and tall. Back to a sit position. My toes are up, but I'm going to go the direction that my hip bones are facing. Tall in breath. Bring the belly forward. Try to have a straight back. Nice deep breaths. Another circle breath. Relax on your out breath. Come back up to the center. Our last stretch to the middle. Your choice, legs apart or legs together. Whichever you do, first reach tall with your in-breath. Shoulders are down. And then forward. Nice. Okay, get ready to come to a standing position. Okay, we're going to practice a little bit of the Korean style Tanjong breathing. That means really activating your center, gathering from everything around you, taking everything in. Let's start with hug the tree. So you're going to start in mountain stance and step to the left. Breathe in, just like a big bear hugging a big tree. And then turn your hands, push away. It takes some force, takes a little energy like you're pushing through water. Again, in breath, out breath. Gather and push away. One more, gather. Push away. This time we're going to practice carrying the water ball. I'll turn sideways so you can see this. I'm in mountain stance. It means my feet are comfortably shoulder width apart. And I'm going to tuck my tailbone in a little bit as if my belly button were trying to reach my spine. I'm going to do that as I pretend I'm carrying a big heavy bowl of water, so I need to bend my knees. So breathing in, present the water. And breathe out, bring it back. In. Breathing all the way into your back. And let it go. Again, 3. Bend your knees, the water bowl is heavy, let it go. 1 more. This time we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to add a step. So I'm going to step a little bit to the corners. Stepping with my left, breathing in, present the water bowl. This time I'm going to carry it all the way up over my head and then dump it back down my body. Out breath. So in breath. Keep breathing in, breathing in, breathing in, breathing in. And then come back to where you started. Dump it down your body. Just scrape down your body. Breathe out. Breathing in. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. And back. In, my hands are very alive. And breathe out. Use your shoulders. Push down. Again, in breath. And out. In breath. And out. 1 more set. In breath. And pack it into your body. Gather, 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 gather. And bring it in. Relax. Neutral position. Think about shifting your weight. 1 foot, then the other. 1 foot, then the other. And I'm sitting down a little bit on a stool. So my hips are tucked under a little. Back is straight. Shoulders are relaxed. Let's warm up our hips. So standing in a mountain stance, think about gathering energy. And just like we did before, you're taking from around you. You're not taking from your limbs and feeding to your kidneys. Close your eyes for a moment. Think about gathering air, light, energy, earth. Feed it to your kidneys. Charge up your batteries. And then drop your hands to where your hips naturally bend, and we're going to do our hip circles. Little hula hoop around your hips, and we're going to try to reach that. So my hips go forward and my shoulders are back. Hips to the side, shoulders to the other side. Hips behind me, shoulders to the front. Hips to the side, shoulders to the other side, and we're back. Let's do a few more, make them nice and circular. Breathing halfway round, I'm breathing in, and the other half I'm breathing out. Okay, when we get to the top, we're going to switch directions. Go the other way. If this gets easier for you, make your circle larger. One more circle. Hopefully I counted correctly. I don't have all of you here to remind me. Good. Neutral position, relax, find your breath. Think about tap roots through your feet, connecting you down to the earth. Nice energy going up from your legs into your spine, hooking you up to the sky. Let's do some side stretching. Reach up, in breath. Tuck your hips, lean over, out breath. And return. Reach up, in breath, tuck your hips, lean over, out breath. And return. Reach up, in breath, tuck your hips, lean over, out breath. Turn your palm up toward the sky, breathe in. And return, breathe out. Reach up, in breath. Bend your knees, lean over, out breath. Turn your palm up, breathe in. And return. Reach up, bend your knees. Lean over, breathe out, palm up, breathe in. Lean your weight to the stretching side, step over for balance. Breathe. Full circle breath. Come back. Reach up, breathe in. Bend your knees, lean over, breathe out. Palm up, breathe in. Shift your weight to that stretching side and then step over for balance. And take a full breath. Return. Neutral position. Okay, let's warm up our shoulders. Small circles both ways. Small circles both ways. You do this to your level. If your shoulders are very flexible, you can reach up nice and tall. If they're not there right now, this will be your extent. So listen to your body. So reaching up, in breath. Down, bend your knees, out breath. Go behind you, fast, full breath. And go forward, fast, full breath. So it looks like that. In, out, fast breath, fast breath. Breathe in, reach up. Breathe out, reach down. Fast breath, fast breath. Again, reach. Out, fast breath, fast breath. Let's do two more. In, out, fast breath, fast breath. Last one. Reach, breathe in. Reach, breathe out. Fast, full breath, fast, full breath. Okay, let's do some of the Qigong punching. So I'm breathing in when I do the punch, so it's opposite of a hard style punch because I'm gathering. So step out to the side, I'm stepping in a horse stance. And bend your knees, breathe in. Return to the start, let it go. Other side, breathe in. Let it go. In breath. In breath. Again. One more set. Nice. Just like you're trying to flick some water off of your fingers. Think of fingers together and then extend out. Fingers together, extend out. Then to the middle and up high. And to the middle, down low. To the middle, up high. To the middle, down low. Nice. Okay, let's do some leg stretches. So bigger stance, and we're going to just start as if we were trying to be a table. So I'm leaning my body forward, and my back is straight, just far enough so that I'm stretching the back of my legs. And hang there and breathe. I'm thinking about there's a weight on my belly that's pulling my belly down to encourage that stretch in the back of my legs. Okay, now we're going to work that into our back. So drop down, Use your hands for support. It's okay to bend your knees and hang your head. We're going to breathe into our back. So nice deep in-breath. I'm even rounding out my back on the in-breath. And let it go. Do another one. Deep in-breath. Let it go. Bend your knees, tuck your hips, rise up, inflate. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in, climbing up. Shoulders back and down. Think about trying to reach the ground behind you. Sink, breathe out. Do this sideways this time. Okay, horse stance and bending forward. Just enough to get the stretch in the back of your legs. It's okay to use your arms for support. Circle breathing. Every out breath, let tension go. Drop your hands. Drop your head. Relax. It's okay to bend your knees. Deep breath into your back. And let it go. Again, expand your back. In breath. Long out breath. Bend your knees. Tuck your hips. Rise up. Breathe in. Roll your shoulders back and down, sink. Okay, let's move on to some other leg stretches. So I'm standing, I know you can't see my feet, scooch back. I'm standing in an archer stance. That means one foot goes this way and one foot goes this way, but my hips are facing you guys. So however distance you need, it's going to be dictated by this bend in your knee. So you don't want to let your knee bend more than a 90-degree angle. You don't want to let that kneecap go over your toes. Come up, swap. That means turn this foot that way, this foot this way, bend. I'm going to let that back leg slide out as needed so that I'm not over bending this front knee. I'm nice and tall, and my hips are facing you guys. Trying to get 3 circle breaths in here. Come up. We're going to do it again on the other side. So turn. Come up. Turn again. My surface is very slick. Watch that knee. I'm using this hand also for support. Don't let your hips go that way. Keep them this way. You're trying to get a stretch in the inside of your thigh. Okay, come up. Last one. This time, we'll go this way for consistency. My feet are going to go the same direction. I'm going to stretch the front of my legs. So 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. I'm using my knee as support to lift my head from my shoulders and breathe. Swap. Let's do the other side. Lift your head. Shoulders are down. Up. Swap again. Will be the last one for this side. Come up. Last one. Okay, we did it. Let's stretch out the fronts of our legs a little bit. So if you need a little support from a chair or the wall, find that now. Otherwise, I'm going to pick something that's not moving to look at, shift my weight, and then when I'm ready, grab that foot. Think about having a nice connection from the roots that you've grown all the way up this leg, hooking yourself up to the ceiling, to the sky. It's okay to bend your knee and wiggle. Okay, swap legs. So get all the weight on this leg. Look at something that's not moving. Grab your foot. It's actually easier if you're not standing on your mat for this. So we're going to do 2 more. So step off the mat. Tree pose, in breath, out breath. I'm settling down. I'm starting to sit down a little bit with my hips. Lean your weight, find something to look at, and then start tree pose. It can be small. You can check your balance. It can be bigger. Come back, in breath, out breath. Sit down a little bit, relax your shoulders, shift your weight. Pick something to look at. When you're ready, bring that foot up. And it's okay to check your balance. You have it medium, bigger. Okay, last one. We're going to do Superwoman. I'm going to step up a little for this. Make sure you don't hit anything behind you. In breath, gather. Out breath, sink. Think about having roots into the earth through your feet. Shift your weight, lift your knee. And then together we're going to extend the hands and the foot. Breathe. Doesn't need to be very high. Come back. Bring it down. In breath. Out breath. Shift your weight. When you're ready, lift your knee and together extend. Bring it back and down. Good. Neutral position. Okay, let's do our whole body stretch. So, ready? We're going to rise up nice and tall. Think about you are connecting through your limbs, heaven and earth, nice and tall. In breath. Bend where your hips bend and reach to the wall, reach to the floor, and back down. Now, if your back is not there today, you just go as far as is comfortable. Some days it's just here for me. Then I just roll down from there and hang there. Okay, now pat the back of your legs. You're just trying to relax your muscles and flow the chi, flow the energy through your legs. Hang there, take a deep breath. And let it go. Then gather energy from the earth through the arches of your feet, up the insides of your legs, around your knees, around your thighs, to your kidneys, and lean back, breathe out. Let's do it again. Reach up, breathe in. Reach forward, breathe out. Reach, 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 reach. Hang there, breathe normally. And hang there. 1 or 2 deep breaths. Expand your back. Let everything go on your out breath. Gather. Reach, 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 reach. Pulling that energy up your legs to your kidneys. Try to get your elbows to touch. Breathe out. Again. In breath. Out breath. Breathe normally. Hang there, deep breaths. When you're ready, your air is out, so you breathe in as you rise up, gathering. And connect to your kidneys, breathe out. Okay, ready, one more. Reach, in breath. Reach, 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 reach. Relax your legs. Let energy flow through them. Hang there. Expand your back. Let things go. your air is out, so now you can breathe in as you gather. And out breath. Okay, before we return to sitting, let's do a few more of the Tanjong breathing. So I'm going to take a step back so you can see my feet a little bit better. Okay, this one I think of as greeting the sun. So I'm having mountain stance, tree roots, energy up my legs, through my spine, hooked up to the ceiling, shoulders are back and down. And I'm going to sort of gather from below me, gather from the earth, bring that up. I'm making fists as I gather and bring that up my body. And I'm starting to come up just a little bit onto the balls of my feet. I don't have to come up very tall. I'm just sort of shifting the weight to the front of my feet as I rise up. And I'm still breathing in. And I greet the sun and I'm still breathing in. I'm getting in as much air as possible. And then I breathe out as I bring it down my body and settle back down onto my heels, pushing down, breathing out, breathing out, breathing out. So breathing in, breathing in, breathing in, breathing in, breathing in, breathing in, and bring it back down. Breathe out, breathe out, breathe out, breathe out, breathe out. Push your shoulders down. Gather, breathing in. Out breath. Scrape down your body, push your shoulders down. Gather from the earth. Greet the sky. Bring that energy back down. Shoulders down. Let's do one more. Gather in breath. And out breath. Okay, angle breathing. This one's done in a little bit larger stance. And my feet are going to be pivoting this way and this way. So they're still staying parallel. I'm just going to pivot them. Hands are in a ready position up here, and I have live hands. That means my fingers are wide. It takes some muscle. And I'm always trying to think that I have energy between them. So I'm going to go first to my left knee. It doesn't matter which side because you're going to do both. So I'm twisting in my stance, and I'm going down to my left knee, and I'm breathing in. And that really opens up this whole side. I'm going to breathe deeply into that side. And then breathe out and return to the middle. Turn and go the other way. In breath. And now I'm opening up this side. And let it go. Breathing in, turning to the side. This hand, this palm is facing my knee, and I'm nice and tall. And back. Twist your feet, go to the knee, breathe in. And back. Again, in breath. And back. In breath. And back. One more each side. Breathe in, stand up nice and tall. Let it go. In breath, gather. And let it go. Relax, neutral position. Shift your weight, shift your weight, shift your weight. Let your shoulders relax. Find your normal breath. Okay, we're going to do heaven and earth stretch. It's actually earth and then heaven. So I am standing in a little bit larger stance. It's not quite a horse stance, but it's not quite a mountain stance. And I'll do it sideways first so you can see what I'm doing. I'm presenting the water bowl, so I'm bending my knees and straightening my spine. But then, as I'm almost full of air, I'm going to turn my hands downward and really open up my back so I can get a lot of air into my back. And then return, breathing out. And then I'm going to bend my knees, come forward again, but this time I'm going to come up toward the sky. And then when I feel like, oh yeah, that's about as much as I can breathe in, I'm going to turn my hands and I'm going to open up my back and I'm going to breathe in just a little bit more. And then return, breathing out. So I'll do it now facing you. So let's get ready. A little bit bigger than mountain stance. Breathing in. Turn your hands, breathe in a little bit more, and let it go. Breathing in, coming up. Breathing in, turn the hands. Let it go. To the earth, in breath, bend your knees, expand your back, and return. In breath, come up toward the sky. Turn the hands, breathe in a little bit more, and back. Again, in breath, out breath. Very live hands. In breath, try to feel like you have energy between them. Breathing in a little bit more and back. Last one. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see. In breath, out breath. In breath, out breath. Okay, find your way back down onto your mat in a lie down position. Okay, lying down on your mat, I like to keep my knees bent just to protect my lower back. And you're going to think about just letting everything go on your out breath. So close your eyes. Notice gravity. Gravity is your friend in this position. Every out breath, just let yourself relax layer by layer, like the layers of an onion. Everything lets go. Every out breath, let something go. Long out breaths. Relax your face and your jaw. Relax your neck, your throat. Relax back of the behind of your ears. Your palms, your fingertips, your feet, your ankles, your knees. Where do you hide tension? Look for that and let it go. Think about really taking in good air, good oxygen. I give it a color. For me, it's the color of bright sunlight. I let it swirl through my body as I breathe in. And on my out breath, I'm breathing out another color, letting everything leave that I don't need. It instantly purifies. You're not rebreathing your garbage. Gather in that energy, let it swirl through your body and push out what you don't need. What are you holding on to that is not helpful? Relax. Do a last check for tension that you like to hide in your body. Breathe it out. Okay, open your eyes, put one leg down, grab a knee, hug it close, and then over towards your opposite shoulder. You're trying to stretch your gluteus minimus. Breathe. Open your arms, roll that knee over, or connect both knees and roll them both over. Let your hip go, let your shoulder go, breathe. Return, grab the other knee. First, I'm pulling it up toward the same side shoulder and then over toward the other shoulder. I'm trying to feel that stretch in the gluteus minimus. That really helps if you suffer from sciatica, so keeping that muscle stretched. Open your arms, roll that knee over, or connect your knees, roll them both over. relax your shoulder and your hip. Circle breaths, long out breath. Continue to relax your body every out breath. Okay, come back. A little bit of circles with your hips both ways. Let's do the pretzel. So cross at the thighs, bend at the knees, grab near your ankles, bring everything nice and close. Breathe. Swap again. Good. Okay, come on up. And we're going to add one more stretch to this. So it stretches the same muscle groupings as our side stretch that we do, and the pretzel stretch. So it's okay. This is a good enough position to be in to do this stretch, where this is just over this knee. That's going to be totally fine. Just sit up nice and tall and kind of lean your body forward. As the body relaxes, you can lean a little bit more forward. If you're more flexible than that, I'm going to try to stack my knees. So I'm trying to stack one on top of the other. Yeah. Sitting up nice and tall, and then as the body lets go, I'm going to start leaning forward and breathe. Again, you don't have to stack one on top of the other. Just having that leg crossed up here, you're getting a decent stretch in that lower leg and in this side. But if you can, stack those knees. Okay, we're going to stack them the other way. Means whatever leg was on the bottom now goes on the top. So put the other one down, cross over. If your body lets you, you're going to stack the knees. So sit up nice and tall. And then as this starts to release, lean that body forward and get a little bit deeper into that stretch. Still breathing. Every out breath, allow your body to let go. Come up and do the first one again, and we're going to add a side stretch to that. If this is as far as you get to, that is okay. You can easily side stretch from that. If you can double stack, if you can stack those knees, go for that. So the leg that is highest, I'm going to stretch that side first. I'm going to reach up nice and tall with my in-breath, and then lean over out-breath. I'm using this arm as a brace. Try your hand different positions. Palm down, palm up. Breathe. Come back. We're going to do the other side. Reach up, in breath. Lean it over, out breath. Use this hand as a brace. Come up, swap legs. And we'll do it one more time. Starting with the side we just did. So reach up nice and tall. In breath, lean it over, out breath. As this stretch relaxes, turn your palm up. You'll deepen that stretch even more. That's a good thing. Come back, do the other side, reach it up, in breath, lean over, out breath. Use this hand for support. If this gets easy, turn the palm up. Increase your stretch. Breathe. Come back. Reach for your feet. Let them go. Okay, let's open up our heart, our chest. You can do this from standing, kneeling, sitting, even if you're in a chair. Just turn so that your back is not on the back. Grasp your hands, interlace your fingers, roll your shoulders back, reach back, lift your chin, breathe in. Come back. Let's do it again. Lift, breathe. And let's add a tricep stretch. So reach up nice and tall, drop that hand behind your head. And I'm using the pushback of my head to aid with this stretch. If you so desire, grab onto the elbow or grab onto the hand behind you. Whichever way you do, think about really sitting up nice and tall. Don't let your head drop forward. Other side, reach in breath. Tuck your hand behind your head. Use your head to push that arm back. If you want, grab your elbow or grab the hand behind you. Okay, one more. Let's do the stretch of that triangular muscle between your neck and your shoulder. So I'm putting one hand behind me. I'm grabbing it with the other and pulling it down. Reach up tall, breathe in, tip the top of your head over, and then lean it over your knee. Breathe. Let's do the other side. So I'm going to grab onto the other hand. I'm pulling it down. Reach up nice and tall. In breath. Tip your head. Out breath. Lean a little bit over your knee. Breathe. That's great. Thank you. Remember to look at our website regularly. I'm going to try to add videos as I create them at mindfularts.us. I hope you're all having a great time. I miss you all. I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.